All right, this is the U.S. Army North Mobile Command Center, commonly known as the Super Center. We have 2 of these in U.S. Army North. After Katrina, we put a panel together to field a piece of equipment where we could have communications during a real-world event. And we did that. And the main reason for that is so we can talk to local responders. That's what we're all about, to help the local community save lives and mitigate property damage. To do that, we have to be able to talk to the first responders and run operations in the affected area. This vehicle allows us to do that. We have 15 computer workstations capable of classified and unclassified information. We have 2 video teleconference suites, a large conference in the rear and a large one or a smaller one in the front. I'll show you. We have fax capabilities, printer, TV, phone, both secure and unsecure. And when we arrive at a catastrophe, we can bring in our local responders with their radios and their frequencies and synchronize all in this vehicle. What that means is DOD can talk with the local fire chief, EMT, who's ever the local responder. We can bring them all in the same frequency and we can talk. What's critical about that? Obvious. We can help save lives and help folks get back on their feet. If you want, we'll walk you inside and I'll walk you through the vehicle and answer any of your questions up in here. Okay, now as I mentioned earlier, this is our mobile command center. We have 2 of these. We have one right now downrange in Camp Atterbury. From Camp Atterbury, we talk to them via VTC here at the main. And he also has telephone capabilities, TV. We can record TV, so I'll give you an example. During a hurricane, I can come in here, turn on our DVD, boot up our TVs, and I can record whatever the news media is reporting on the incident. When the commander comes back in his vehicle after his meetings, I can play it back for him so he can see what's going on. That's a large part of our information is actually from the media. If you walk here, this is kind of our command center. Here I have telephone capabilities, computer capabilities. This section here is where I bring in the local responders and I can bring them into our frequencies and synchronize theirs. So when we're in the affected area, we can synchronize with all the first responders and it works really well. Again, we have 2 of these and we have a smaller version of this called the Sentinel. This is mainly internal. It's a command vehicle, so I can shut this down and run a VTC on this end, and I can have a group of folks in the back working on their computers, or I can have 2 separate video teleconferences, 2 separate TV stations. Also, this has security cameras, 360 degrees. So if we're in a hostile area, we can lock our doors and we can see what's outside the vehicle.
Does it have any capabilities for some sort of self-defense or something? Or
no, it's just so we can see outside. And it's also got audio. So if we're in an area, we never know where we're going to be during an event. Most time it's at an airfield or an army base in that area. But if we're not, we like to see what's outside the vehicle. So that works really well. And again, this is a command vehicle, 3-star. So we can have this on the ground and ready for them within 48 hours. Complete communications ready to go. Or we can use it as a office. We put 15 workers in there with computers. It's self-contained. We have our own bathroom, microwave. We can function for a good little while. And then the generator on this will allow me to stay up for 72 hours without fuel, just off the fuel from the vehicle. So we can be on site for 3 days and not worry about fuel. That's critical. A lot of first responders struggle with fuel, and so we can stay there 3 to 4 days, depending if I stay up 24/7 and have complete communications. We can reach back to the main here at San Antonio for your communications, and we go via satellite. So that's what allows us to be up during a catastrophe. Do I have any questions?
I got some of it at the beginning.
If you want to walk through in video,
Yeah, I'd like to catch a little bit of video.
okay. Please don't video down here. Everything from here up if you can. Responders get back on their feet when we're called upon from FEMA. This vehicle allows us to expedite that process.
Thank you. You have a business card? Or
I do not.
tell me your name and your position.
John Bruce.
John?
John Bruce, U.S. Army North, current operations
Can you
officer.
spell your last name for me?
BRUCE.
Thank you.
Okay?
Don't move. Just getting a photograph of you.
Gotcha.